Greetings, everyone. Welcome. We are going to play a traditional draft today. Doing some Ikoria here, and chat has spoken. We did some best of one yesterday in Premier. We're going to do best of three today in traditional. And the spreadsheet that I use to track my results and to calculate the value proposition of the different queues shows that at my win rate, we can basically play traditional or Premier, and we have about the same return on our gem investment. So I've been putting it to chat which one we want to do, since I have no value concerns either way. Close enough to just pick them. And here we're going to pick them in best of three. I also wanted to call out, we do have 10,000 gold versus 1,500 gems. And some people have observed that if you do a gold conversion rate, like if you look at what gold converts to in the store for like gems, that it can seem like the better value to enter with gems over gold. But the thing is, as limited players, these drafts are where we convert gold into gems. So even if you do the math and see that the value is a little, quote, better for gems, the thing is that gold is free. Gold is like the credit you've earned up that they're now letting you do a free draft with. So I think of 10,000 gold as a draft token, not as a lesser value than 1,500 gems. So we are going to jump in for that as soon as I tell you about my sponsor, CardKingdom.com. They are filling orders as fast as they can, given the staff they can safely have doing this task during this pandemic. And I really appreciate that during this pandemic, Card Kingdom continues to support their content creators, and I continue to support them with my promotion here. And I have no problems doing it because I am a legit customer of Card Kingdom. I have spent more money and generated more credit with Card Kingdom than any other Magic retailer out there, for sure. So I'm backing it up with my own actions when I say, if you go to my affiliate link for cardkingdom.com, check out their stock, check out their prices, check out their buy list prices, you're going to understand why they are my favorite place to shop for Magic cards. So please give them a check out via my link below. If you've never clicked on it, even if you don't intend to buy anything there, if you enjoy my stream but have never clicked on the Card Kingdom link in my affiliate panel, they do track people who've never been there before. So if that first click you give me on my panel down below is a pretty nice message to send to Card Kingdom on my behalf. So if you want to say thank you for my content, say thank you to Card Kingdom for me by clicking on that link and going and checking them out on my behalf. Thank you. But let's pay our 10,000 gold, get a draft on the house, and get ready to draft. We're drafting against humans, so we got to wait for the seats to fill. I can talk about the format so far. I might soapbox later about sideboard style cards with cycling, since Marshall seems to have a big issue with them, and I think they're good. So I kind of want to break down what Marshall's issues with sideboard cyclers are and talk about why I think, frankly, he's wrong and that he should embrace sideboard cyclers. We've got some... it's the Phoenix. I just got this... So I have been accidentally double-clicking when very, very, very deliberately trying to single-click. So the thing I've been doing to try and... oh yeah, let me get out of your way, sorry. The thing I've been doing to make sure I reserve the card and don't accidentally pick it is firmly click and hold left button, then drag it away from the slot, then let it go, and it comes back as the default pick. So I'm trying to train myself to set my default pick that way so I don't accidentally double-click. What else is even competing? We've got Dreamtail Heron, which has been a glue card for blue mutate decks. Keep Safe has been also an important card, I think, in mutate decks. 2 mana is a lot to keep up, but you do draw a card if they go for it. And I have found that you make these big stacks of mutants, and you really want to protect it from destruction, and this does that. But we're going to grab, of course, this really nice rare and start there. See what we get on the old second. We get a land that I'm just going to reserve as a rare draft pick if we don't want to take anything else. But let's see if we can find other stuff. Essence Scatter, very strong. Ram Through, very strong. I haven't really played green. I guess I've played like Teamer Mutants. But yeah, Easy Prey or Ram Through are the two that leap out to me. CMC 2 or less. I think it's ram through or scatter. I'm gonna take ram through here right now. But also blue red spells is real. I like that ram can get more things, honestly, than easy prey. I'm gonna take ram through. Yeah, but in green, I mean, I get it, Flip, but I feel like with green, your creature quality tends to get there. And Panther, this is fine. I don't know, maybe I'm underrating this, but I think it's hard to argue. I mean, certainly taking removal is defensible, right? Maybe I'm underrating certain things and whatever, but certainly taking removal is defensible there. Question is, what removal? Shore Shark leaps out at me here. And yeah, this does make me wish we had scatter now. Like, of course, if we had an awesome green card here, I'd be happy about the ram through. I'm just, you know, hindsight, etc. Fertilid is excellent. Dark Bargain is something that makes black really able to be a control color in without blue. But Shark has been great so far. I just love this. Like, if you get a mutant chain going, if they don't have removal and you're going mutant early in the game, you can just pounce them right out of the entire game. So we got a wolf bear that could be fine in the mutant deck here. We've got Skull Prophet. Passed one of those already. Probably just let somebody else be black-green in the draft, but we could take Gust if we want to continue to lean towards... So basically it's like, what do we like, Gust leaning towards the Shark or Bear leaning towards the Ram through? Or maybe we're just not even going to be the Phoenix and we end up being... I don't think I like Volpkeet here. I don't think it's good enough to change into new colors, but... let me know. I'm not going to even run a poll, but if you want to let me know, I'm curious what chat thinks between Gust and Wolf Bear, because that's where I'm at. I think we should take one of those two. Gust does wheel sometimes, and you know, if you're not flying, maybe it's not the best. It's a little clunky. All right, so we'll take the bear. Yeah, I don't think we're married to the red rare yet. Keeping an eye on it. We've got another rare we could take just to... Wow, all these Skull Prophets just going by. So yeah, we can look for 1-mana cyclers. Always looking for one-mana cyclers are always playable, basically. So yeah, we could take a memory leak on that front. But probably just want a Capture Sphere if we shark it up. I don't love the Capture Sphere. It has that classic problem of not really doing anything that that wants it. Removal that goes with Shark. I don't know what you mean by that exactly, but I'm going to take the Capture Sphere. Of One Mind jumps out as a strong refill. I got Cloud Piercer and Footfall Crater. Again, it's fine. It's got Cycling 1. Starting Development, same thing. Cycling 1. We are best of 3, so Plummet matters. But I don't see how we just don't take the Divination with Upside. I like the Brushwag as a mutate target, but Essence Symbiote is even better for that. So we're going to go there. Stinger's still here, so it looks like some red-white cycling is available if someone wants to go low down here. Yeah, it looks like we found a good lane in green. Although I'm worried that we sent all those the green-black mana dudes such that somebody to our left is going to have 3 green-black mana dudes and is going to be fighting us. Phoenix splashable. I guess it is on the mutate side. We'll keep that in mind. Wilt, fine. Main deck. So is Shredded Sails. Divine Arrow pretty late here. But I think we just take a Wilt And this is going to be, this is a poster child for my talk with Marshall. Shredded Sails would be another one. These are the cards Marshall doesn't like that I think are actually quite good. No, I think that's definitely a late divine for sure. We're just not, we're nowhere near white, so I'm not going to fight with that. This is kind of a late Vantasaur too. The red white cycling deck wants kind of as many of these as you can get, but all you do with it is cycle it really. Lava Dude is a cycler, but I'm willing to play Anticipate. I don't love it, but I'd rather take an Anticipate than a cycler. Oh, I was talking early, Robert, at the top of the show, Robert, about wanting to discuss sideboard cyclers and their role in Magic right now, because Marshall thinks this is bad for the game, effectively. I think it's good for the game, and I want to offer him my perspective. Yeah, I'm going to take this here. The white red is there, but we've seen a lot of green too. Like here, this is great for us. I'm okay with where we're at. Like these are all good cards or reasonably playable cards here. But I'm going to take Fertilid. Wow, Prophet still makes it around, so maybe nobody is in green-black. There's the 1-mana Cycler that we could take that here. Yeah, Phoenix is totally splashable, especially with the Fertilid now. But I'm going to take the Prophet here for... Okay, look, if all of these come back, maybe we should just take it, although, geez. So there's a Swift Water that helps with the Phoenix splash, though, so as much as the Prophet... Man... Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should have taken the land. I ran out of time. I'm going to take Plummet here since we got boarded. That's not the worst, though, but I would rather have the land. But the double Skull Prophet gives us an out to... If black is just wide open, we could go there. I don't think we're doing that, though. And yes, if I could trade one of these Skull Prophets for the land, I could. I would like a little sound effect when the pick is almost done, because I don't have to watch the clock. I want to look at the cards and talk about what's going on, and I need an audio cue to know that I'm running out of time. I'm going to highlight this to check it out. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard, then return the creature card. Oh yeah, this is a little clunky and not really where we're at. What's this? Exile up to 3. That's not great. None of this is very great. Kind of makes me want a Gust of Wind right now. Or Rock Slide. Yeah, we could take Rock Slide or Gust, depending on what we felt we were doing here. Harvester is decent, but like we're not splashing black yet. I mean, we could double splash with the Fertilid, but we already have a splash going potentially with the Phoenix. This isn't real, but given that we would splash the Phoenix, I would rather, if we're going to splash something, grab the Rock Slide. I do think we're base green blue at this point, but I think we can totally splash the red and have a that time I didn't mind the clock because I had selected the card I wanted to go for if I ran out of time. How would I steel man Marshall's argument? I'm not sure. Like, I've not heard the term steel man. I assume you're saying opposite of straw man. But that would be me starting a soapbox. Mensch, you hang tight, and we'll talk about that later. Oh, so you want to know what is... Well, here, I can tell you that much. The steel man argument that I am attempting to dispute from Marshall, and because I reached out to him and said, does this reflect your... Here, let's pick first. We got a rare of some kind. What's this? We're not going to take it. If we have anything to take for us. Glimmer Bell. Oh, Primal Empathy. Yes, please. Primal Empathy seems great. Here's what I texted to Marshall that he said thumbs up to. I said, I have thoughts about your aversion to sideboard cyclers to share, but I want to make sure I understand where you're coming from before I do. If I had to argue your position to somebody else, this is what I would say. They reduce deck building tension and skill testing by being such low downside inclusions, and they reduce play tension and skill testing because use it if you can, cycle it if you can't is such an obvious and powerful baseline heuristic for playing them. So that's what I represented as his argument. He said, yes, that's it. So that's the Marshall position that I am going to talk about later. Yeah, I want land, not crystal. If we're going to do some fixing here, let's do it with the land. I don't see anything else that's even close, really. It's an easy land. But this doesn't take up a spell slot. This does. If you're doing some heavy ramp, okay, but I'm not into these crystals. Cycle 2 is expensive for cycling in this set, and this doesn't even take up a spell slot to fix our land. Boar is whatever. Filler. Just filler. That's where I'm at with it right now. Otter is a fine. Mutate target. Facet Reader is a fine-ish 2. You don't mind one of them at 2. We've got a couple of 2s, but only 2 cards we're happy to play on 2 right now, so you could make an argument for the 2. But I think we want Otter. Otter, mutating onto Otter is some good times, right? Maybe we'll wheel this mole. Find ourselves one of those blue flyer mutates. Mutate that onto an Otter and draw 2. I hear you, Fenor. If we can get rid of this, we will. I prefer not to play Anticipate unless I am specifically in the red-blue spell deck. This does not do enough synergistic stuff with the format to be truly happy about it, but you know, if you need something to do on 2, you could do worse. But here we got the Parcel Beast, Ob. Hat likes that I checked with Marshall on his position before trying to express it. Let me tell you, the older I get, the more I assume I don't know anything. And that's just the best play. When I was young, the play was to assume I knew everything. Now, my play is to assume I know nothing, and it works out a lot better when I assume that. Symbiote's nice pickup here. I wouldn't mind another 1 with the mind. Everything else here is kind of whatever. Happy to get the Symbiote. Fool Auto, specifically if you want people who are drafting and talking about their choices really well, I still would point you to Ben Stark. Here's another one of one mine that I would not mind. But we have another pack to pick up some card draw. This is hard to look at, though. I really want this. And yeah, Wilds versus ETB tapped land is interesting. I guess Wilds is a little better. Basically, this gives you life. This gives you life and an ongoing choice between 2 types. This gives you 1 fix. A one-time fix of 1 color, and then that's the only color you get from it, right? So I like I'm gravitating towards keep safe because we're moving towards the mutant thing, and I really do like a keep safe to keep our mutants safe. And well, we got Charge of the Forever Beast. Yeah, I don't like that. Survivor's Bond, okay, but I think this is a clear keep safe. You like this? I'm not into this. Too much setup, too much like top deck. Darn it! Now I need to wait and find something before this is any good. That feels rough. Facet Reader, Brushwag, interesting. Gust leaps out at me, but maybe I should just take the creature. The Brushwag can be mutated upon, but green, blue can struggle with interaction. And Brushwags, things like we have a couple of symbiotes, like we have some early drops to mutate upon. So I like taking the Gust there, obviously. We can take this land and set up for that possible double splash. Turtle, I hope to never play, so I'm not going to worry about that. Thwart the Enemy, we tried yesterday and ended up taking it out of the deck when it was, yeah, you know, it's like a combat trick. And if you need a combat trick, you can run it, but we ended up taking it out. Dark Bargain, here's where, okay, people wanted this crystal before. Again, I'm almost rather have the snare than the crystal. But I suppose we can take the crystal and decide. Snare and crystal are both fine here. I took the crystal, but you could do it. Oh, good. I like getting this reader. We'll take that. Is crystal an uncommon? Oh, it is. Well, good. I'm glad these aren't common. There's a thwart we could try. Here's a crustacean that can suit up with some mutants, but that's not what we want to do at 4 in this format. 4 is way too powerful in this format to be taking a crab. Sorry, Shelly. But also, this is probably starting the board. And we could take the cycling 1, but I would rather take the Cove setting up a possible white splash than just a random cycling 1. See, I don't think we're going to play this either. We got a mythic here. I usually don't pass mythics just for collection building purposes, but let's see what it would cost us. It costs us a shark to take the mythic. Whew. We want to play this mythic? What does it say? Whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6, put a human... We don't have enough humans. We're not going to play this. But we could take it. Yeah, I'm taking the shark. We have done well for ourselves on this free-to-play account. We have lots of resources. If you are not coming out ahead in your Magic the Gathering arena experience, if you are finding yourselves out of gems and needing to reach to the wallet, I think you take the mythic there. But we have enough resources that we can afford to not take the mythic. But if you are gem shy, go ahead and take the mythic in those spots. Taking a Sprite Dragon. We're not really doing this on 2, so I'm wary. But what else are we taking here? I mean, we could take a Jungle Hollow or an Evolving Wilds. But our mana is pretty solid, especially with the Fertilid. I am going to be a little greedy here and take the dragon. It's rough, but I would play this on 6 or whatever, you know, or as part of a 2-spell turn on 5 or 6 or whatever. So I'm going to take it, and we'll see where we get from here. I like the parrot. Definitely spreading out into full-on teamer here, but that's okay. Again, we kind of have the tools to get there with Rugged Highlands, Evolving Wilds, and Fertilid right now, and we'll keep an eye out for more fixing as well. But we're going to take the parrot here. Another Parcel Beast. Never passing these in this deck. Another Evolving Wilds I wouldn't mind, but Parcel, thank you. Yes, yes, please. Here we got a Human Mentor. Throwing some trample around wouldn't suck. I don't see anything else that I want to do. This is for ETB effects. I don't think we... Parrots that are attached to a porcupine body certainly do not fly. I'm never playing the egg. Has anybody? I have not seen anybody play this yet. Nobody's beaten me with it, and it doesn't look good to me. So I'm gonna pull the Marshall here and wait till somebody beats me with it. This I don't think we're playing. There's that. There's another Otter, though. Probably just want another Otter here. We could also take the 2-drop Ramper, but we need some 3s. I think just another Otter is good. Oh, yeah. Porcia Potter. Porcupotter seems great. Mana Dork, also interesting. Another Primal Empathy. And they stack, right? Yeah, we'll take 2 of those. It just seems like high. I mean, it just has the drawbacks that make me not want to play auras. To me, it's just like the same reason I wouldn't play an aura. Back from More is super powerful, and we have Dismal Backwater, Fertilid, and Evolving Wilds. But we are a solid teamer and could just take the teamer land. I think with with things like the Sprite Dragon and having added some red, I think I just want to take the land. Yeah. Also, yeah, we don't have any huge stuff for that. We could take another one of these. Loot away the first with, or loot away the second with the first. This maybe is better. Oh, sorry, Rockslide. I barely saw that. Somebody was saying, I thought there was a great comment on Twitter about it, which just happened to me right here. Oh man, look, we could. Oh no, Evolving Wilds, wonderful, 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 awesome. It's unseeable, right? That's what somebody pointed out. The problem with Rockslide is that it looks like every land destruction spell, every 4-mana sorcery land destruction, like this, it even reads like it. Rumbling Rockslide, 4-mana sorcery with this art. If I showed you just the top of this card, like it's all you can see, right? Like, in fact, it's perfect because I'm covering up down below. If this is all you saw of the card, you would assume that it was a land destruction card, right? Anyway, let's go Survivor's Bond. I don't think we play it, but maybe. Oh, and this Fertilid here is dream come true. Now I feel like we got there. I like this a lot. We can take an egg over the Bond, I suppose. We have a couple humans. I don't think we're playing either Bond. I don't think we're playing the egg, but I'll take the egg in case. Oh, last pick Plummet, effectively. Nice. We don't really, as somebody pointed out, though, Kruzica, we don't really have beef here. So I don't know what we're fighting. I don't know what we're bringing back and fighting with that black-green card anyway. I think we're in the right place. I think if we just let go of the black, we're going to be really happy with where this ends up. We don't need this either. That too, Tron. Tron says, I always forget it can do more than 4 damage. It's really important. Often you plan against red by saying, well, it's red-green or whatever. What can red-green really do? All they can do is fight and burn, and so I've got huge toughness, so red-green can't touch me. And now with Rumbling Rockslide, red can absolutely get those big creatures. Yeah, it's a creature Banefire of sorts, but it's even against creatures is much better than Banefire, because Banefire gets you 3 damage for 4 mana, and Rockslide gets you 1,000,000 potentially. Yeah, I can do a cardboard live restart, sure. See if that works for you. 4 cuts here. What are we gonna do? Look, 1,000,000 is the next number after like 7 for me when it comes to Magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1,000,000. Maybe the Sprite Dragon doesn't make it, but our mana is very good. If you look at our red, assuming 1 mountain, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources, 6 with Fertilid. We have 6 red sources. Of course, Fertilid being one of the sources is not going to get us any kind of dragon on 2. Maybe the dragon needs to be cut, though. Let's look at our numbers first, though. 16, 11. If we cut it and just make red the splash, that does look a little better. I think that makes sense. We have to just cut the dragon. It's just not going to get much bigger, is another one of my issues. We can put that in the board. We can cut the anticipate. Mentor's still fine. I like the card draw. I like the capture sphere. All right, well, now we're running. We can just cut a land, I guess. This is, yeah, if we look at this, we're pretty low down. So we could do like this and this and this. If you wanted to play an egg, no, I will say, here's what I'll do on the egg front. If you think we should play the egg, you tell me what we would put it in for right now, and I'll consider what our play would be like if we drew this egg instead of whatever we would cut it for. So if we were going to play the egg, is chat always cutting a land with 1 to 2 cycle 1 cards? I don't know about chat. I find myself at 16 a lot because either I have things like Fertilid, which kind of count as mana sources, or I miss low down and cycling. I think there's ends up being a lot of reasons to cut lands in this format. So, all right, Wizard Lizard says they would cut Facet Reader and add Egg. So when we draw Facet Reader, I'm going to ask myself if Egg wouldn't be better for us in that spot, and we can figure that out. Egg. So let's make a reader, an Egg Reader joke. Read the egg leaves. Read the egg. Scrambled could be good. I get it. Reader's not in here to mutate. But I'm going to say, let's call it egg on chat's face. And then if we decide by the end of it we would rather have the egg in it, I'll change it to egg on my face. Do we need of one mind? Why don't you like divinations? What do you got against drawing 2 cards? What I need is more one of one minds. I mean, we're going to draw cards from this, hopefully, but I'm not cutting one of my one. Are you concerned that we don't have the human non-human? Like I would, if this just said divination, I would be playing it. Yeah, we're not flying much, so Gust is going to be a bit clunky. You want anticipate in here over, like, we could cut a Gust and run an anticipate. We got a lot of 4s and we have some interaction with the rock slides, and we're not flying much, so we could do like that and that. You know, people are talking about that. Yeah. I'd rather have interaction. I think. Or you can even bring in Wilt if we didn't like the we could try Wilt. Anticipate instead of mine? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I hear you, APO. Like, if you don't have a lot of flyers, then Gust it's just okay. It's pretty clunky. But so is like Capture Sphere or whatever. Yeah, okay, let's do that. We recognize that Gust is just okay, but we'll use this as one of the cards we cut quickly if we decide we're going to bring in Plummet or, you know, Wilt, that kind of thing. I don't want to play egg. We're gonna pretend that facet reader, or you can pretend whatever, like whatever you want egg in for. We'll see, but I'm gonna go with this. I don't think thwart is outright bad, but it is not as good as any of our other interaction. So my current stance on thwart is play it in low interaction decks in which you need some kind of a combat trick. Hidden squirrel lands, do we have those? I don't even know what those are in Tangible. Do I have them? Unsanctioned. Well, I don't know how to find them. I might not have them. All right, so no hidden squirrels. So I'm going to go with these unless the land chooser tells me otherwise. IKO, okay. Wait. Here. How do I pick the set? Wasn't there a thing that allowed me to pick set before? Or did they kill that? Oh, really? I have to type it in the search bar? What search bar? I don't see a search bar. Whatever, I'll find it myself. Arena, I guess. Top right, just click on it. Click on... You mean out... Oh, you mean out here. You mean top left? Why would... I don't even care anymore. I'm not going back to that menu. F that menu. I'm doing it this way. I'm doing it old man style. Here we go. Do one of those. I increasingly am a grumpy old man. Get used to it. Especially a grumpy old software man. Crappy UI just pisses me off. Why are you on 15 land? That's y'all are getting super greedy. Where are you coming up with 15 lands, Mensch? Just because we have what? Like what? 15 lands is for me is like you're red white cycling and have 7 1-mana cyclers in your deck. We need to do too much. We don't and we have 3 colors? No. What do you want, Mama? Swads. And somebody get the deck box. I mean, it's got to be like the egg or the facet reader, right? I guess it's got to be the egg, unless I hear something from someone who's got the box. Facet reader. All right. Here we go. Got to update numbers. I will do a par pull for you. All right, so here, if this were an egg, we would be able to go egg, Parcel Beast onto egg. That's pretty good. But we're going to be able to go Parcel Beast onto Symbiote, so that's good too. I'm going to try to go Symbiote into Primal Empathy as my first plays of the game. And maybe just hard cast a Parcel Beast. This does not suck, simply hard cast and paying 1 to tap it, you know? And with that, we may have to. We could go Primal Empathy here, but I'm going to go tap land, Facet Reader, and then we have Parcel Beast next turn. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'll move scene. You say egg would be good here, Wizard? The egg would already be gone. They would have killed it. But we would have the other one. I disagree. See, I'd just rather have Otter. Like you're all excited about the egg because maybe we could have Parcel Beasted it out sooner, but I just don't think it's worth... Like, that was its best case scenario, where we have it on turn 1 with Parcel Beast, and I'm still like, whatever. I'm pretty happy to get Otter and all that stuff. In fact, maybe we... Yeah, surviving because of keyword crappy is not how I want to win. We can start making a big Facet Reader with this, but yeah, let's just do my plan here and play the Parcel Beast out. Right. Egg trigger on Parcel Beast. We're not really trying to beat down on 2 with a Parcel Beast anyway. These are scary, but we do have a ram through. It's just going to cost us 4. Oh, no, it's going to cost us 6. Like, we can't kill any of these because they cost 6. Yikes. So... let's go... Probably need to Parcel Beast, but on their turn. We need to block here. And we can go Otter or ram through... I need to ram through the Nipper. How are we dealing with this? That's just a problem. One point for the egg. I don't even know. Like, I don't know how much different egg and Facet Reader were in this one. Those of you calling this a victory for the egg, I think, are being... Oh, it's target creature. Target creature we don't control, so believe me, it takes a lot of mana to target those. Yeah, I think we do Otter next. Otter this turn, and then we gotta ram the Nipper next turn and keep up. Might even block the Boot Nipper with the Otter. Like, card advantage isn't the issue here, not dying is. So, we have to offer the Otter. And if we find land and draw land, we can at least ram through one of these. Oh, it might even cost more? Well, if it's bugged, awesome. It means we get a free draft. Because if I lose to a bug, I get to file a report. Uh-huh. Well, we can ram through one. Shore Shark doesn't get taxed. That's true. We could Shore Shark one and then... but also, like, mutating onto the Parcel Beast, not exactly what we want to do. It should cost 6. There's some suggestion that it might not because of a bug, so we'll see about that. Trouble is, we do that, we still have to take 5 more, and... yeah, we can still do everything except everything on their turn because we have Shore Shark at Flash and Ram Through at Instant. So yeah, we're gonna at least just pass and decide what to do. So this is where basically we're looking to do this. You don't think we mutate? Then we don't have the mana to do what I want to do, though. I wanted to do that. I couldn't do that if I didn't mutate. There we go. So let's do both. Yeah, this is awesome. We get both, right? And do we want toughness or power? Probably want toughness. This also keeps us from dying to the 4+ power. Like, this is a new thing. Like, I like being at 3 power now against that white common. Ooh, and we get to play this? I'm in. We've put all our eggs in one basket, but every mutate we've done has gotten us a card's worth of value. So even if they, like, used one spell to kill the parrot, it's not like a disaster 3-for-1. We got a card's worth of value here, we've gotten a card's worth of value here, we got a card's worth of value here. So we're just ahead of the game, even despite our basket egg situation. And this deals 3, right? No, 2. Like, it's been mutated twice. Huh. We could mutate again, but then that's pushing it a little bit. I'm not sure, but it would kill this thing, and we kind of need to kill it. We could Parcel Beast activation, but then we're giving up... well, let's activate, because then if we don't get what we want, we can mutate it again. I think just playing the Parcel Beast is fine here. We could mutate again, but double Parcel Beast is fine. Yeah. We're just going to be so ahead on cards here that I hope that the fact that that this thing isn't dead yet won't cost us. Good thing we got all this land. Oh yeah, egg would be pretty awful now compared to the looter if we're looking at different spots on egg versus looter decision. I'm gonna do this before I forget. And I think we just leave both of these up here. We can kill Nipper, but we can do it all at instant speed, so I'm just going to wait. Exactly. We could have drawn a spell off the Parcel Beast, so Funky is identifying the tension of, do we tap down our 2/4 for action on our main phase, risking our 10 points of life total against a widening board over here? One thing to consider is that at 10 life against the +2/+1 to everything on this board, we could be lethal if we don't set up. So I'm fine just getting the value at the end of their turn to preserve our life total in the meantime and preserve our defensive stance in the meantime. We'll just start picking stuff off, though. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. Well, drawing some cards. But we can still be dead in the air if we don't do something about the 2/3. We got 16 cards left. So yeah, we may have the problem of how do we actually win? I don't think so. I think if we deck, we deck, but I'm gonna motor towards getting our cards, playing them, and try to kill them quick. I think that's how we avoid losing by decking War Furnace. We pedal to the metal to try and get our resources before they do and overwhelm them before we lose to that. I get it. We might mill ourselves, but this is the race we're in now. It's no longer like a, well, I don't know. There's the Flyers too, but we're basically in a race against our card advantage versus their damage and our library. Just kind of need one more mutant to get this Vulpikeet going, and then we just start mowing down everything they've got. All right, so let's start here, actually. See what we get from the beast. Because don't we have a second shark? If we have a second shore shark, we might have found a shark. We do that. We could do it all right now. Shark would be like the best draw. But we better go for this flyer. There we go. At least we got some removal. We got a trampler now. So much to do. Let's start with the... I guess the flyer is the big scary, not the general yet. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, which is not enough to go Otter, Keep Safe, and Mentor. But we'll go Otter and Keep Safe, and then we can figure out where we want to put that Mentor trigger next turn, I think. We don't have a choice. I know we're at 12 and we're cruising through, but we got to start. In fact, maybe we give up on the Keep Safe and I just start attacking here. I'm going to do Mentor now, and we're going to go Shields down on Keep Safe because we need to get attacking, or we are going to deck ourselves. And to that end, how do we want it? Where do we want to put this Trample? Yeah, Parrot can attack, but we potentially lose it in that case. Yeah, I think we want to trample the Otter or the Parcel Beast. Let's trample the Otter. Yeah, I can't attack Parrot. We don't want to trade our Parrot for all of this. But we start to get attack. We start to get very good attacks next turn. If they can just draw a blank here, especially, like... Does Parrot have Vigilance? I don't even know. Nope. I mean, it might have Vigilance if something underneath it has it, but no. Oh, Brushwag is much better than Egg. Getting pretty wide here. I don't know. Seems to me that Wizard Lizard might be. We gotta kill that dude-ish. Like, I do want to find another mutate and get it out of here, but I think we can do this. We're gonna have to deny. Oh no, these are all draw, so we can't choose on these draws. And here we go. Like, are we drawing cards or are we risking decking? I think we just have to draw cards and try to use the overwhelming card advantage to our advantage. More card draw. Now that's not bad. Let's mutate and finally get on this. Let's see, we can mutate. Let's do this. I'm going to mutate onto our big mutate thing so that we can... No, I know we can mutate on the symbiote, but we're going to make a huge parrot because I want to kill this thing. Like, or do you think we just win faster if we do this? If we do it here, we can take a turn, kill this thing, and then we're just going nuts next turn. What do you think? Seems like people want to mutate onto the symbiote. I was trying to get the parrot up to speed, but maybe if we get it big enough, it just doesn't matter. All right. Oppo's pausing, but they've got the Enforcer, so it's probably just the Enforcer. Parrot can't shoot face. If Parrot could shoot face, I'd be... Oh, it does! Oh my god, we should just be shooting face. I'm crazy. The Parrot's better than I thought. I've been operating as though we can't shoot face. Let's... I actually like this. Don't you... Yeah, Parrot's back, but I think everything else goes, right? I'm kind of risking dying to team pump because I don't think we have time to try and play that. I don't think we have time to play around +2/+1 to team. So I'm not bothering with defense here. Great. If they want to take the time to block the otter, then the other stuff isn't blocked. And if they take the time to block the otter, we can choose to ping it with the parrot and finally get rid of the enforcer. So definitely clawing. Well, although we've kind of had the front foot, they're clawing and trying to keep... They're the ones clawing. We're the ones trying to press our advantage and win before it all goes to heck. Capture sphere is interesting. I know it doesn't turn it off, but we at this point may need to use anything to turn off any blocker, right? Although they're not really blocking right now because of the parrot. But also, I'm not going to go to the face with a parrot, even though now I realize it can. I'm going to go to tokens, because the tokens can block 2 power on the ground. So this, basically taking out a soldier is the equivalent of 2 to the face anyway for us right now. Deals damage. That's a mythic. When it deals 4 damage. Oh, I don't want him to gain life. Hopefully they don't mutate, but we can, of course, capture sphere that. All right, that's good interaction. We're at 4 cards, so we basically have to win between this attack and next attack. And I think the rock slide basically helps us get there. And I might keep back the otter because we don't... let's see. Let's make sure we can do all the draws. Like, we draw... We're at 4. We draw from the otter, we're at 3. We draw here, and we draw our last card. No, we can do it. We just that's it, right? We don't play one with mine. We can't play keep safe though if we do that. Yeah, I think we just kill. Let's kill the enforcer now. No, I think we can't play around that hat. We just have to play our game here and try to win over the course of the next 2 attacks. And yeah, now we even attack with Parrot. Bouncing a token. I don't... With what? Just like we drew it up. Lethal swing with no cards in library, right? I think we win before we draw, right? So I'm going to send all. Oh yeah. That was just game one, everybody. We get to do that again. So maybe in this race we do have too much card draw. Like we could just leave, we could take out the of one mind, leave in the empathies as our card draw engine. And our parcel beasts. So I was vociferously defending the inclusion of one mind when somebody was suggesting maybe we didn't need it, and maybe that person was onto something that I wasn't seeing at the time, because we do have a lot of card draw, and you can see that closing out, closing the deal is a little more difficult. So let's at least bring in a plummet. Snare for the go wide. Oh yeah, snare we could bring in for the go wide. That's true. This doesn't fly, but they did show us Vulpikeet and Skybonders. So yeah, second plummet even over the snare. And then what are we cutting? Gust, right? We're going to cut a gust because it's a little slow. That was also Mensch's 15 land argument. Fair enough, Mensch. I just am afraid if we go to 15, that we stall before we even get our engines going. That's my worry. Yeah, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to do this. Yeah, but it's not about what our most expensive card is. It's about assuring that we're going to do what we need to do in the first few turns of the game. Those of you thinking about turn 5 and 6 with our land count, that's all well and good. What about turns 1 through 3? That's what I'm worried about. So, we can keep this, though, with the fertilids. We'll get a forest here, find any other land, and turn on our fertilids. We are not running egg, but it was the end of deck build discussion point, so that's why it's... This looks risky? Kruzica, if you're not keeping this, I don't know what you're doing. Like, how do you not keep a forest, another land, and 2 fertilids? Like, it's just like, yeah, we might miss, but how do you not keep? Oh yeah, keep safe is a legit possible cut, but look at this. These color schemes feels like keep safe is going to matter. Now I would rather, I'm going to play the mentor so that we can threaten blocks. Yeah, never punished. You are like, never punished that he drew a land in 2 draws. Like, well, yeah, it's not that hard. Yeah, that exile card is great. I'm worried about it right now, in fact. Exile, instant 4 mana, 4 power greater is probably the card that's risen the most in my estimation. Untapped land would be nice. It's tapped. Untapped land would have been nice because we could go Fertilid and have activation, and then we could go Fertilid, block Nipper, activate once, get 1 land, and then use the 1/1 to trade for the Nipper. We don't have that. We could just punch You just punch the Nipper, but we're stabilizing here. This mana helps us. We could just keep Capture Sphere up, but I think, or maybe, yeah, let's go Fertilid here anyway. I wanted a untapped land so that we could activate it, but we still should play it. It's true, we needed specifically a basic forest to do Fertilid, activate Fertilid. Not just basic land. Huh. This is interesting. I guess they just don't mind this. They're just giving us this because they can get it back or something. We have another Fertilid. I'm going to just trade this one for that. I'm going to eat this. We're going to take 4 here. We're going to Capture Sphere the Flyer, and then we'll have blocks on the Enforcer again. We want to double block the General. I don't feel the need to give up the Wolf Bear here when we have good trades elsewhere, and then this becomes... I mean, if this stayed 4-5, yeah, I would work hard to kill it. But this is just 4-5 for one turn. We don't need to give up value, I don't think, Mike. Well, yeah, but... like... we have Sphere and Ram through. We can ram the Enforcer and Sphere the Tiger. It's all right. All right, found the land so that we can do it all. Let's ram the Enforcer and Sphere the Flyer. Well, they're not going to block anyway, so we can just attack, and maybe we get to Sphere it in response to some mutate or something. Yeah, I could just play Otter. I like getting rid of the Flyer or tapping down the Flyer at 11 life, though. Let's stabilize a little more before we try to turn the corner. You think 11 is a lot? Against a Flyer, I just wanted to knock it out right away. And with all our card draw, I'm going to keep playing lands. Kuzika wanted to attack first. I didn't see Oppo do anything, but you're right. They had open mana and cards. I could have just attacked first for cleanest lines. Yeah, there's easy prey getting cycled. That's what that card seems to do to me, as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to go ahead and Rock Slide the Bug, because it takes up their whole turn to get it back, and we'll draw a card anyway. Yeah, we're up 1-0. I do have plans to update my overlay to make best of 3 a little more palatable. Sorry for the weirdness. And if we Parcel Beast now, we can do it on the Fertilid, and you want to hold it? Yeah, we can just make the Fertilid a 4-6 right now. They're at 5. I don't know why we're holding it. We're trying to kill them. I'm gonna all you on hold. I'm just gonna go all in and try and kill him. Yeah, but now we threaten lethal even if they remove one of our 4s. I couldn't have gone Wide Hat. If I could have done that. Yeah, but if we drew something that we wanted to keep here, then we need to, you know. If I had had 4 mana, I absolutely would have just hard cast it, but we didn't. I guess the otter's not a forced block. I mean, they could eat it if they want. They could go chump, eat, and take 4, but that's fine. They have declined to consume the otter. Another rock slide. Nice. Couple pieces of removal here. Should get us through. That's good for us. They are cycling, looking for answers. All right, we got it, folks. 1 to the good. A fine start. Yeah, deck feels powerful. Feels like, if anything, it's just doesn't it doesn't close as strongly as we'd like. But it can really turn a corner. Really start generating some big value. Yeah, that 7/7 uncommon blue creature would be nice here. What do you think we should cut it for, Haj? The other thing I was thinking is it doesn't, like, we don't have a lot that's putting counters on it, but we could play it for something. It was a cut due to not being able to cast it early, but maybe it's good enough late. I don't know. I don't either. All right. This would be greedy to keep. All right, I like this. What are we pitching, though? I love all of our spells, but maybe we get rid of one mind and focus on our creatures? We, like you say, we have other card draw in here. Heck, I was being tempted to follow through and actually cut our divination because we have so much card draw. So, don't. You don't have a human. I don't even care. I just read this as a divination, folks. Human, not human, I don't care. The point is this is 3 mana draw 2, and that's all I evaluate it as. Are we getting a red? Are we that greedy? No, because, you know, you can mutate this. I think we should just plan to mutate this onto the otter. Like, our dream sequence here is, I'm going to go Highlands here. We find a land, and we go otter into mutate onto otter. And we found our land, so let's play this one. We even found our forest. So we'll get a we get our island with the Evolving Wilds. In fact, I'll do it right now. Yeah, we can do Parrot or this on Otter, and maybe we just go turn 4 hard cast Dude, right? That's fine. That could be excellent as well. But here we will go ahead and drop our Otter. And we are putting it into a trap, but we're about to get it bigger than this 3 damage next turn. You make it 4. Mike likes. So, what do you want to do with the otter? We get to do whatever we want. We found our mana, and we have 3 mutate. Obviously, we're not going to do Parcel Beast though. So it's Parrot to ping or Big Duder to ping. I'm with Hodge and Mike. Let's go with mutate onto the otter with the 4/4 flyer. Both the parrot on the otter and this on the otter draw cards, but this does 4 damage at a time on the way. No, parrot's 3 damage, and this is 4 toughness. Yeah, so that's at least protects it, but hey, don't take my feather! It's my feather! So to make another feather, I need to mutate again, right? Well... So we've got Death Touch, Reach, and Trample. That's rough. But we do have Parcel Beast and Parrot. So... How are we punished? I mean, we can still put this on here and start getting... Oh, you want to offer the trade. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we just put Parrot here. We start pinging for 2 and drawing. And another feather. Yeah, I kind of like... I'm going to put all eggs in basket here. And... Let's see, view battlefield. They are playing white. We could even make it 3/4 as opposed to 4/4. I think with what we're doing, I actually would rather have this be a 3/4. I don't think it's too cute. I think it's good. I think it's good. I'm gonna hold on the beast. Although, yeah, we could try and get this up to eventually to 3 or 4 and just start pinging things for 4. I put it over because there's white exile 4+ power, and this ducks it under that. Yeah, I'm just dodging Blade Banish since all of our eggs are in one basket, and the main thing of this is to ping. I was thinking I needed the mana at the time with the feather. And I just miscounted my mana. Basically, I thought we needed it untapped, an extra untapped here. What feels like fancy play? Keeping a parrot around that pings for 2 and draws a card? Yeah, I'm with you on killing the bug at least, though. Well, if we take it, though, we can do the face and draw a card. I'm going to just take it for right now. No, block the bug, they get to trap us. Ooh, that can be rough. It really whittles your life down over time, but we're going to draw a card here. Actually, here, let's do it right. We'll wait till we get to the end of our turn. Hodge says should have pinged the bug. Hodge, I'm deliberately going for a card. Now we don't have a reason to play a basic. We'll rock slide their big thing, and then we're in good shape. I suppose I should have played a land, give ourselves one more piece of damage here, but between the parrot and this, we weren't going to not be able to kill it. Rocky doesn't want to swing, wants to play around Divine Arrow, sit back, and ping face and draw. That's a reasonable course of action. Although now we have another feather. If they do kill this, we do get our Phoenix back at least. Again, they are looking to trap here. And again, I am looking to decline. I'm going to take the 3 fully. And then hopefully next turn we get on board with Parcel Beast and Otter, and we get some defense where we can block and not risk our parrot to do so. Interesting. That means they're going to try and kill our dude right now, I expect. Or I would cycle. Like, if they can't kill the parrot, I don't know what they're doing. Yeah. Okay. Yep. They're moving all in, but we have a good follow. No problem, folks. 3 for 1 on a card we already got lots of value out of, and we even get to do it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just go Parcel Beast Otter here, and then we'll figure out next turn. And now we pounce on the Otter. Bounce token. Maybe make him scoop. I'm going to go with attacking with the beast here. You don't see Primal Empathy doing anything for Oppos? Either it makes their creatures bigger or draws them cards. Both of those are pretty strong. I don't know. There, how about drawing 2 cards a turn? Seems all right to me. And here we're going to go ram through. Boom, boom. Capture Sphere here. I could be drawing cards off the beast, but I'm actually just trying to get him dead fast. I think Bastion is good. We can talk about that card for a second. I think it's an interesting one. All right. So here's what I would observe about Bastion. This is this card that has the rules text. Well, I wish it was out, but basically, 3 mana enchantment. makes a 1/1 human token, and then gives you the thing where anytime anything of yours dies, you drain your opponent for 1. If you look historically at Limited, that effect has been pretty powerful. When your stuff dies, drain. We saw it with Vindictive Vampire in RNA. We saw it with Blood Artist back in Avacyn Restored. Historically, putting when your stuff dies, drain on the battlefield is powerful. But historically, it's always been on creatures. Yeah, I think Hodge is right that Ill-Gotten Inheritance is a good comparison, because the strength of it is that historically this powerful effect has been on creatures that you could at least kill with a lot of your removal. And now we face it and it's an enchantment and you don't necessarily have the capability of even killing it. So Oppo is on Grix. Oh no. Obzon green, black, splash, white. Maybe for the Trap Jaw, we could bring in the Wilt. We've talked about Gust of Wind being the quick, easy cut when we have something we want to try. So I like that. That's fine. Run this back. So I do like Bastion because it gives you the important part of those other cards that we like so much, which is drain when stuff dies, but not in a killable body. No red yet, but we do have double Rock Slide. We have a Symbiote on 2, and we have Cycling so that we can find some more action. So I'm going to keep this. A little risky to only have one of your 3 colors. We have a lot of fixing here, and between Symbiote and Cycling, I'm gonna keep. Although maybe we don't cycle this, maybe we use it. We'll see. Maybe we just play something out and let them spend their mana doing their thing, though. Certainly right now, that's what I'm going to do. I think if Oppo ends up using 5 total mana and a card on our Symbiote, we'd be happy with that. Thanks, Red Noisy Squirrel. Although there is, I miscalculated the pack value in best of 3. So the good news is traditional looks about the same or better depending on how you value packs. But check the spreadsheet for an update on the contents of that particular episode. And so here, it's an instant, yeah. So's the ram through. So I'm just gonna pass. I mean, if we really want to keep this alive, we could use the Wilt right now. But I don't even care if they want to kill the Symbiote, that's fine. We're not really leveraging it to any great extent here. So if they do want to use up this whole turn to take out the Symbiote, I'm not going to stop them. And they don't. This is a 3/5. What are we going to do about that? We need... Oh, we can ram through now to stop the mutate, which I think we need to do. So let's do that. And now we're just a little behind on mana, unfortunately. We could take out the Springjaw Trap, but we need to cycle this and look for land. Abu, this one's looking rough, but we're up a game here. I still like the keep, just didn't work out. Yeah, I know we don't just play Mountain and Rock Slide, but certainly this is this is how we hope to get there. So this is a fine place to get to. At some point here, they start. Maybe they decide to trap the Symbiote now. All right. Was looking grim, but if we find not the land I was really looking for, but we at least get to really get going next turn, I suppose. Oh, and actually we do get to do this. Awesome. I was thinking I needed the mana, but we get to do it. Never mind. Yeah, I was thinking it would cost me 5 to deal 5, but we got there. That's important. Double Bastion is going to be rough. But if we can get on board here right now, we could be okay still. Gotta go... So we go Otter with Keep Safe up, except we don't have double blue. So I'm going to get blue... Yeah, we should still do Otter. Both Otter and Shark block these the same way, but then Shark can mutate onto the Otter and bounce. But I expect Oppo to just pile on here. Staying back is interesting. Now we're kind of dead. I don't know. Oh, don't make me turn you... Ugh. Sorry. Like... disable emotes. I just need to take my pet. I don't... if these pets would just shut up about me taking damage, I wouldn't mind them. I really get bugged by the pets making noise every time I take damage. It's what ends up making me turn them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fertilid and mutate is not a thing. So we need to what? We need to die? I think we just die. Yeah, we do Fertilid, but it's so bad because we don't do anything else here. Do we have some life gain in the deck at all? In green? I don't think so. Oh, we have the only life gain we have in our lands. But see, now we're kind of dead if we don't find a land, right? Because dead soldiers is 4 damage. Block not trample 1. My gut was kill the trampler, but I'm not sure what you were thinking, Mike. Why does that make a difference? But we gotta block. Like, what's your plan, Resonator? You wouldn't have blocked there. What's your plan? I mean, I think we're just dead because, and that's what I was saying. These are hard to beat. Yeah. Not this time. Don't block, fetch land, bounce token next turn, hope for Parcel Beast to bounce another one. Okay, good plan. Haj wanted to run the Sprite Dragon. What's your cut, Haj? If we bring in the Sprite Dragon, what do you want to do? Or is this not a Sprite Dragon situation? Yeah, keep safe doesn't seem like it's been very good here, huh? We can cut this card draw for Snare. Try to hold him down a bit that way. We can bring back in Gust. Cut the Snare. I'm going to leave the Gust out. Bounce is good, but 4 mana bounce, I don't know. I think that's a little much, bringing in tap lands just to gain some life. Is it great against those tokens, Nickel? 4 mana, draw a card, kill a 1/1? I don't know if that's great. Is my problem. I'm going to go with this. Yeah, Gust is okay versus the tokens, but it's no super excitement. It's all right. We're going to curve out and crush them. No red yet, but we're going to keep this on the strength of the symbiotes and the shark. Huh, Mike's trying to find a reason to play the egg. All right, deck, give us some land, and I'm liking this. How about a red-blue tap land off the top? Land dance. Huh. Red-blue tap land. Ugh, no. Well, I'll play another one of these. I could play this so that if we don't draw a land, we can loot for it. But if we don't draw a land, I'll just play the reader and we'll loot for it next time. Ooh. Well, we can mutate this. Makes a 3/5. Pretty vulnerable 3/5. Yeah, we'll risk it. Dionysus, stop repeating yourself. Oh, I see. You're trying to complete your sentence, but don't repeat yourself. Makes me not want to answer you, but because they thought it would make money. They thought that there is a strong crossover between people who like Magic and people who like monster movies, and they thought it would be a big selling set. That's it. No, nothing more complicated than that. And certain people are excited about it, right? Maybe it helps drive home the theme of the set. Hey, get it? This is a monster movie inspired thing. We took inspiration from monster movies for some of these cards. Here they are. I could Parcel Beast, but we go shields down to do that. I'm going to play Facet Reader. I don't like that Jikerman because I don't want to... Well, we could take... I guess we could risk taking 6. Maybe we risk taking 6 here. Or we take 6 to try and get out of this. Yeah, maybe we do. Come on, deck, give us a land. Oh, that's brutal. Well, if they want to spend their whole turn pumping, I'm actually cool with that, Mike. Like... What... You seem to think it's some weird decision or something, D. Like, why? What do you think is odd or weird about it? Like, what do you? Why is this controversial to you that they're doing it that way? We can go Reader here so that we can still activate the beast and still have a threaten on these two. Or we go Fertilid and untap and be able to. Why does it feel like they're selling their souls, D? That's a strong reaction to some incorporation of some real-world inspiration. I don't know. I mean, why is it any different than... Did they sell their souls to the Brothers Grimm when they made Grimm's fairy tale references in Eldraine? I mean, you can turn it off, you know. You can go... D if you don't like it. There's something in here that's like turn off card styles. Oh, is it buggy? Well, they're trying. They want to give you away. Well, I was just about to say we have decent blocks if they don't have the trap. This card is terrible, but we've been mana struggled. I shouldn't say terrible. I'm being salty. This card is expensive for what it does, but we're getting punished by it because we're low on lands. What Croaker said, D? Sit the hell down, D. Nothing's happening to you. Nothing's happening to you, D. People are enjoying some Godzilla cards. At this point, I need to make them spend their turn on this. I know it's weird, but I'm taking this to make them not do anything else this turn. And they had trample too, but they didn't do anything else is the main thing. And now we can go... We got a capture sphere. And then hope to draw mountain to rock slide the brushwag. And then they don't have... Except we're just dead to the bastion in that case. Let's make him do it all, though. Oh, did I not put it up? Well, 2-0, I think? 2-0, I think. So a gain land, and if we found a gain land, we could have survived. As it is, we don't have a way to play the to mutate the shark. Trap can even go to face. Yeah. All right, we're dead. Move on. Bastion seems bad to you. No, it's good, Funky. This don't sleep on whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life if you're aggro. I think it has a great home in black-white humans. Yeah, it doesn't go in every deck. You don't just run it because you have swamps in your deck, Funky, but if you are aggressive with soldier tokens, you love that card. All right, some rough mana luck on that one. Hands us a loss. We have yet to lose... sorry. Every traditional we've done in this format so far, we've gone 2-1 or better, so hoping that continues, but let's see. Blah. This is a really rough looking hand for having 4 mana and 3 spells. I'm gonna mulligan. You need a chill meme. I missed it, but sure. Oh, come on. Thanks, deck. Thank you. Thank you, Magic, for the funness of Mana Screw.
All right, everyone. Chill.
Now, do we keep strong? I'm actually going to keep. I like this better than a random 5 because we can get rid of Gust or keep safe. And if we can find a forest in 2 turns, this is actually okay. We may not find it and just die quickly. But I think I like odds are We're going to win more often if we keep this and cross our fingers than go to 5. That's why I would mull if I were on the play, Chipmunk. We're on the draw. We get 2 draws to the forest. That's why I'm keeping. If we only got 1 draw to turn 2, then I would actually mulligan. I guess we're going to find out. Forest off the top and we're never punished. All right, you can never say it again. Just like I can never use my 1 time again. All right. Looks like a mirror match. Now we got some work to do. Got to win 2 in a row to recover our return on gems. Yeah, we totally got him on hidden deck advantage. Probably some flyers, but we don't know much about their situation either. Maybe chicken. I'm in for the television entertainment, though, and we were going to lose that game, so I just decided to move on. No worries, see ya, Flipper. Yeah, but we didn't see anything, though. We could bring in Sprite Dragon over the Gust. I'll try that. Let's see about this dragon. All right. This has some action. And with red-green, let's see, what is our double situation? I guess we'll start with this, because we want to draw more land anyway, so we won't thin our deck yet. And then this drawing a land may answer what to do about this. It doesn't really. There's a lot of blue in our hand, though. Makes me inclined to want to go get another blue, but maybe we just get more green as kind of the general thing we need more of. Fertilid, etc. Little decisions. Mr. Looter has not been very present this event, actually. I'm gonna get some more green. Oh no, if I was gonna draw that... Well, we're gonna play the Otter so that we can do some pouncing. It's possible Oppo does some pouncing here with 3 mana and a symbiote. Let's see. Brace yourselves. If they pounce first, this could be rough. If they do something to mutate, but it's not amazing, then I like our situation. Yeah, so we can pounce the symbiote back. Send in. And we can even send in with Otter and see if they block first. Do we send... And, you know, Mike wants Otter Parrot. Maybe we could do that instead, too? I don't know. What do you think? Mana seems weak. Have you seen my mana? I think you are absolutely wrong, chicken. Have you really looked? Bounce, you may. So we could do this and not bounce and just win combat. Yeah, that's reasonable, Mike. I'm in for that. We can also send it back. I don't even care. With a second shark... Like, next turn we can bounce 2 things even? If we want to do that. I'm going to do it for the tempo. Mike says decline. But if they... Gosh, our tempo is amazing right now. I'm doing it. I'm going for tempo. We also get to put a trample counter on the shark and start trampling over with otter. Ooh. We could do empathy. Do we dare do it again? Rocky likes empathy. Parrot bounce attack. Yeah, that's true. It goes eggs in basket, but it sets them way back. I'm just worried about setting all the eggs in one basket, but I think it's worth it. Especially with Shore Shark next turn. One, two, three, four, five. If we draw an untapped land, we could go Mentor Empathy. There is some serious shenanigans going on here, but we have a Shore Shark to mutate to flash in if they do anything here, so I'm going to start with an attack. On them to do something. So now I'm going to go into full control mode. We could just also let this happen. Make this trade, but we have so much going on here. I'm going to do it. Which one? Over or under? Can't cast anything, so we'll play out wilds and go get another source of blue. Yeah, and with this on 3, very little reason to attack. We now say deal with the Shore Shark or die. But maybe they go find the basic land type that allows them the splash to do just that. Or not. Otter is good for us. I don't think we care about Otter. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana gives us Wolf, Bear, and Fertilid, or Wolf, Bear, and Empathy, or even Mentor. Probably just want Wolf, Bear, and Empathy, though. But, and I'll stay back on D. Ish. We're gonna ping face soon enough. I like those plays east, and then we can just sit back and ping at the end of their turn. then that gives us, we get to leave this up, and if they try to mutate, we can ping before, you know, having this up is nice. And then at the end of turn, we can go to face if they haven't done anything. Yes, we can't forget about the great shark in hand there. Our small sharks are outperforming the great shark right now, though. Understandable. Doing what they had to do there. We get to drop a Sprite Dragon and try to make it work. And we're going to do that by... We can go Mentor and then draw for a single mana. And do we want this on the... We don't really need trample on the flyer, although it does allow us to make to grow the flyer. So I think I want to put it on the flyer, not because it needs trample more than a 5/5, but because it needs to grow more than a 5/5. Mike likes trample on the 5/5, though. Do you think we're going to be attacking with trample relevantly into 4, 5, 6, 7 toughness? I mean, maybe. Yeah, okay. But let's start here. Definitely swinging here, and we could swing here. But I don't like that attack yet. Yeah, we make a 4/4 with the Wolf Bear next turn. Now, do we draw or do we get a counter? Otherwise, oh, so we get a counter since we're currently tied. And then this becomes a 6/6, and that's great because it needs actually a double block. Oh, it copies the stats. Let's see. Oh, nice. Yeah, good call. Reading cards. What is this about? Bristling Boar can come down. Is this about... what could punish us for this amount of mana? Mike wants to block the Otter. I guess we'll block with the Mentor. I don't want to block with the Wolf Bear because it's more valuable. All right. Actually worked out for us. Got a counter on the dragon and stuff. It was okay though, right, Zori? I like our spot. You know, one-sided fog could have been what was going on too. We get them, they're dead to the dragon unless they kill their own shark so that we don't get a counter, or they kill the dragon. Interesting way for them to get cards. I guess this maybe gets them more cards, but not really. They could have just cycled this to draw a card, so not sure what this is fully about. Yeah, we had to take that. All right, one to the good here. Can we pull this match out? Shark on shark action in this one. No flyers that I'm seeing, so we're not going to bring in Plummet. And Dragon did some good work there. Do we need any naturalize effects? We have reconnaissance mission we might want to naturalize. But I think we just have to risk the reconnaissance mission and run this back, try to play our own game, have it work. No, I didn't see Capture Sphere either, so yeah, I didn't see a lot of naturalized targets. We'll keep this. Any land we can start fertiliting to find our other lands. We got Symbiote into Parcel Beast or Otter into you know, a lot of stuff going on here, so we can keep, despite once again only having one color. Mercurial, why would they do that? Explain yourself, True. So here, Shuffler Truthers or Shuffler Paranoiacs. What you're talking about? Like, this is a dev team so slammed. They're so slammed with stuff to do. Mercurial, they got a list miles long that they need to do, and they can cut and paste a randomization solution from the internet. Newth Shuffle, throw it in, boom, and then move on. They can be done. And you're saying, no, instead of just using the proven Shuffler solution to make an authentic Magic game for our customers, we're going to put all these resources into something else. Why? What? What for? What is it even accomplishing? How are you making money by telling my programmers to spend their time rigging the game? Like, what does it even do? Yeah, I don't even understand your plan. The classic Shuffler Paranoiac is step 1, rig the Shuffler. Step 2, question mark, question mark, question mark. Step 3, profit. That is the Shuffler Truthers claim, basically. The gnomes have some sort of plan for the rigged Shuffler. I don't know what it is. All right, we're both struggling on land, but we found our third for the Fertilid. Okay, so there you said, just to make games closer because more people play if there are fewer feel-bad moments. Think about what you're saying, though, Mercurial. What, you really think that Wizards is going to be like, let's cheat the system and make the games closer, and then we'll profit? No! People with computers will do the math and establish that you're cheating with your Shuffler and wreck you. That's what'll happen. That's what'll happen. All right, Battlefield tapped. I was actually hoping it would come to our hand, then we could activate the Fertilid twice. Boy, we're both struggling here. But I guess we say next we're going to pass and put something on the battlefield at the end of their turn. Oh yeah, we will be getting an island. Yes. Ryan gets a mountain, and then everybody stops watching forever. And yeah, sorry, I want to also Mercurial. I know I'm kind of I ranted in an animated way in response to you. I'm not calling you a shuffler truther. When I say shuffler truther, I mean the shuffler truthers out there. I don't know what you are. So let me be clear. I'm not bashing on Mercurial, but I am saying, hey, there is no way they would do it. Yeah. I pop off. I love to pop off on shuffler truthing, but try not to take it too personally. My wife chuckles, having no idea what I just said. Why are you... All right, do I need to, like, turn this off? So what's this about? They're sending into the Fertilid. I guess they're willing to say, if we want to kill the reader... I think I'm willing to trade for the reader and get one land. If we get the land, we lose the Fertilid. But I think it's worth it. We have another one. I'm going to do it. I take their trade. I accept their offer. All right, now we found red as well. That's nice. We don't need it yet. But what are we playing here? I guess we Parcel Beast and try to make Parcel Beast advantage get overwhelming before Oppo can set up and stabilize. I want to get Parcel Beast going, Mike. I think Wolf Bear is next, but I want to start grinding advantage. Old school, it's a reprint. It's a reprint. I don't think they would necessarily do Fertilid the same way. But those types of words make the card more flexible for multiplayer, etc. But you have to decide if that's what you want. We are going to leave a mana up for... Do we have any humans? No humans here. Just looking at of one mind. Yeah, let's Wolf Bear and just start Parcel Beast activations. I remember Zach Hill and Mark Rosewater having very loud arguments about whether divination should, like, whether what's better, divination or a divination that says target player draws 2 cards. What's better? What's the better magic card design is the question, not what's the better card. Obviously, free extra abilities is a better is a more powerful magic card, but is it a better card to include in your set? And because the tension is fewer words on card is better. Magic is a complicated game, so reducing the word count on your cards is major, but giving fun interactions like allowing my partner to get 2 cards, also fun. All right. let's see. What am I doing now? They have a lot of mana up. We know they have like shark. We have a shark of our own, so we can reverse shark if they shark. I think I'm gonna send in wolf bear, see what they've got. We know they have that rare shark as well, so let's see though. I believe Zach was on divination and Mark was on expand play options. All right, I gotta focus on what I'm trying to do. I'm not gonna use the Parcel Beast this turn, so I can play the Evolving Wilds. With 5 mana, we can Otter. We really have 4 mana because I want a Parcel Beast. So I guess I'm gonna play the Wilds and go get some more blue. But then I'm gonna pass on everything because I'm concerned about that rare shark. Now I'm gonna leave Pouncing Shark available. Because one thing we have here is the play that Marshall kind of talked about. Obviously we're gonna do this. And now maybe I need to go ahead and do the shark thing now. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. They've tapped down and we're gonna discard if I don't. So let's do this. This is so I don't have to discard here. Oh, you wanted to go under? Oops, yeah, I misclicked. That was just bad. Under's definitely better. There's an argument for over to get 3 power, but that was just a misclick or mistake. Not a misclick. I clicked intentionally. I just didn't actually look. I just played too quickly. We're trying to confuse Oppo here. Confusing Oppo is the plan. It's all gonna be fine. So now we can go... Just with that, Otter, Facet Reader, Mentor. We could trample the Mentor. I really want to trample the Otter, though. Maybe we go Otter, Mentor, attack with Shore Shark. See if they want to double block, we can accept that result, and then we just get going with the rest of our stuff. So I'm going to offer the Shark here for both of those creatures, and then play 2 of our own. I like clearing their board here, especially with us getting on board with Otter Mentor. Now, if they pass, it's almost certainly the Great Shark, but we have Capture Sphere with Flash, so if they try to Great Shark and jump in the way of the Otter, we can Capture Sphere in response. We just have to have a plan, Mike, and we do. Our plan for that is Capture Sphere. Probably don't have the Shark then. Otter down, Otter down. So we'll Capture Sphere theirs, since they Capture Sphered ours, and we still get in. We get a really cheap one with mine, too. Let's start there, I suppose. And now we can Capture Sphere and still play the Evolving Wilds. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 5 mana. We want 4 of this Sphere, but if we play one of these, we can also get the Reader down, which is a nice draw here. So let's play, except I only have 1 blue now. So I'm going to go ahead and play the Evolving Wilds, get more blue, and Capture Sphere the Beast, so that we could bring our own Beast, but I'm going to deny them their Beast before we get ours going, is my plan here. I just want that thing tapped. Primal Empathy is going to be nice, I think. We have we have 7. We're gonna have 8 mana this turn, so we can go like Fertilid, Otter, Empathy. No, that's too many. We can go Empathy, Reader, and Otter. Empathy, Fertilid. Let's start with an attack. Although they could have the shark now. Maybe we don't care. Yeah, let's start with the Reader now and see if they want to do anything about it. I like that. Look, it's a 2-for-1. Yeah, you got to take your 2-for-1 with the Sharky Shark. And now I like Empathy and Fertilid? Or Otter? You like Fertilid or Otter? If we Otter, we don't really have the ability to get it through currently. I like Fertilid just to continue finding land and stuff, I think. Yeah, Otter's just not getting through right now, so let's do this. All right. My wife is going to brave the out of doors.
Deliver the draw.
Whoa, 2? Who gets 2? How do we got blown out by barrier breach. We're gonna lose our, we're gonna go 1-2 for the first time because of barrier breach. Ouch. But we're not gonna lose. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna Parcel Beast number 2. Well, Hat, I'm not playing that. I'm getting blown out and limited by that.
Wait, play that.
Why would Marshall ranting about what? This? Oh yeah, sure, that's kind of what he was talking about. Yes, you're right. I'll get to that in a minute. We're still gonna be fine, you'll see. You'll see. Maybe. So now, Symbiote, Otter, and Parcel Beast the Fertilid, and we can actually do some blocking. Yeah, we can even go get 1 land off it if we want. Of course, we're gonna just do the... Two +1/+1 counters on it, so it's gonna get big. Okay. We got some time to deal with that. Now I kind of want a jellyfish spider where the body is the spider and then the legs are the jellyfish tentacles. Yeah, we could use a little removal, huh? All right, what do we got? Oh. All right. You can at least get in the air. Maybe we can then somehow mutate onto it. Yeah. Not great. You can't really, gotta hover over it. They're at 8 to our 12, so that's a good call out. Maybe we can somehow manage to survive, but we still need to kill this. We're gonna die to this before they deck themselves, so let's keep that in mind. Yeah, I think we still have rock slides. Let's look for those. Phoenix, Everquill, Phoenix, Porcuparrot, and Rumbling Rock Slide and Ram Through are all around for us to try and still work this out. I don't know, because I'm trying to win on decking. I thought I might chump too, but I don't think we want to, so... Oh yeah, that's right. This thing, if they look, can untap. Yeah, that's why I did it, because they can untap, Rob. Because they can untap. I totally thought about it. Yeah, let's parcel. Maybe we'll find something worthwhile here. Yeah, we're gonna wait, and because it might get even bigger, as Mike points out. We just hope it doesn't get trampled. It's May on the mission, so they're not gonna lose to the mission, but they get to decide. Let's see how long they keep drawing. All right, we really need a burn spell off the top here. Then I think we actually have this. Like, if we can just kill this recluse, I think we're in good shape. But we need it. Where is it? Ooh, 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 ooh. Is that good enough for anything? That's only... This would deal 2... we can put this on here, and with the symbiote, this becomes a 4/5. So that does it for now, right? Especially if we do this first. This gets a counter. Put it on R to draw. No, we want to put it on flyer to block. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. I will try and remember to shoot face. No guarantees, no guarantees. But I will try and remember to shoot face. Yeah, who says the porky parrot doesn't fly? There you go. Hoi! Are we just dead? Only got... So they're going to tap 2 things? Tap symbiote. What? Or kill symbiote, yeah. Alright, so we gotta resolve this, though. Maybe. No need to partial in response yet. Oh, well, I guess if we... Well, it depends on what we have. I guess there's there is an instant speed fight spell that we can go look for, so let's go look for that. Hey, look! It's the instant speed fight spell. Oppo can't be happy about that. I think we like face, although to avoid a go wide win, we might want to go to Otter here. What do you think? Are we going face because we think we're actually going to win with damage, or are we going Otter? Oh, they got 2 cards. We're going Otter. Oh, it's only 1. Sorry, never mind. We're going face then. In my head, that there were 2 of them. Like I did this, and it was like, oh look, 1, 2. It's going to deal 2. Never mind. And now I actually want to get bigger on the ground as opposed to bigger in the air. So let's put this on the Otter. Glad I didn't waste the damage, although it doesn't matter. Clearly here we're just trying to withstand a couple of attacks and hope they dodge more mutate, because if they can mutate onto this dude, that's some trouble. They're at 1 card in library to our 8, so we are trying to win this via decking. Why not attack with the parrot? Because they are at 1 card in library. We're only trying to win via decking. We need defense and defense only. Attacking with parrot. They have a reach. Oh, they give it vigilance. Sorry, I thought that had reach. So I thought it could also be blocked. But yeah, if we attack with parrot, I think we risk losing to the back crack. But maybe we're just supposed to try and attack twice with a 6 power flyer. Really, Oppo? That's a frustrating... I mean, maybe they're talking to their chat or something, but come on. Why did they take 12 years to do that? I wonder. What a slow roll. Ouch. Maybe I slow rolled them accidentally and they're doing it on purpose. But now I'm trying to figure out if we go... Sorry, if we go for drawing something that might do... Do we have any instant speed reactions is the question. I don't think we do. Oh, we have a shark of our own. So once again, we have keeps... Well, keep safe doesn't do it. But... All right, I guess we can still find the shark if we need to. Keep safe doesn't counter that. It doesn't target our thing. keep safe does nothing. You can't even use it. What do you mean cycle it? It counters a target that targets something of yours, and it doesn't target any of us. So, any of our stuff. So yeah, all right, as expected. So we're gonna start here. Did I? Maybe I just didn't have anything I could do. Okay. Oh, I timed out. Okay, I was trying to figure out what happened there. Well, timing out got me, I guess, everybody. Sorry. They draw with Otter, but they kill us because I timed out, unfortunately. Well, that was a bummer. I think if I didn't time out there, we had outs. Yeah, that's really well. We don't even know, Mike. The point is, I got timed out. We don't know what was on top of our library. As far as I'm concerned, a shark was on top of the library, and I just cost us a win there, playing too slow. But not really a punt, D. Come on. Punt is a game mistake. That was just timer running out. You punt that, then what are we learning? We're not learning anything. I was partially complaining about slow roll, but partially thinking. So, yeah. Sad. We get to claim this, get a single pack. Our first time, no gems in the format. But let's open up some Ikoria packs. One mythic and a wild card. All right. Yeah, that was a good match. I wish I had played a little faster there and we got to see if we found the shark. That would have been fun to find the shark off the top. Tight matches all around today, though. I've been enjoying the format. I find that there's a lot of tense moments where you may get there, you may not, you know? Mama, all right. Mama wants mastery tree stuff, so fine. Can stop? What? Go. Oh, I had to, whatever. Just do something. Well, good game, and it was played. It was definitely played. We'll see how well, I don't know. Had fun, though, having fun with this set and having fun playing with you all. So that was great. Thanks, YouTube friends. We'll catch you later. Bye.